Hey guys, what's happening? Jamie here from Unbox. Welcome to a late edition of the weekly recap. There's a lot to talk about this week and we are giving away a new phone, so stay tuned. You guys have been patiently waiting for the next giveaway, so this week we're giving away the Cloud Phone Next. The Cloud Phone Next is equipped with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 processor, 4GB of RAM, and 32GB of expandable storage. We've heard all your comments about our giveaways, and while we're still picking this week's winner at random, we're going to be using Rafflecopter for a bit more transparency. Make sure you click on the link in the description down below to enter this week's giveaway and a chance to win the latest flagship device from Cloudphone. The winner will be announced on November 7, so best of luck. Now that we have you guys excited for this week's giveaway, it's time to talk about some of the top stories from the week of October 16, starting off with a bevy of smartphone releases from local brand Cherry Mobile. Cherry Mobile pulled the wraps off 6 smartphones on October 17. Most, if not all, phones' details were outlined in leaks a few weeks ago, but it's another thing to actually see them up close and personal. We have hands-on and initial reviews for 5 of the 6 devices that were released by the local brand, and you can watch our initial review for the Cherry Mobile Flare Infinity and Flare S5 Plus by clicking on the annotations on screen. The Sony Xperia lineup of smartphones may be geared more towards a mid-range segment, but that doesn't mean the Japanese company won't be releasing flagship devices. Last week they released the Sony Xperia XZ, and it's definitely worth a look. The Sony Xperia XZ is a 5.2-inch device that sports a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, 3GB of RAM, 64GB of expandable storage, and an Adreno 530 GPU. What's most intriguing about this flagship device from the Japanese brand is that its main shooter is equipped with 3 image sensors and 5-axis image stabilization. We're taking the phone out and about for its full review, but you can head to the website to check out its initial review. Last but not least, Moto is back in the Philippines. Leading the charge are their flagship devices, the Moto Z and Moto Z Play, plus the Moto mods. That's right, folks, Moto is back in the Philippines. They released several phones last week that include members of their G series, but the stars of the show were definitely the Moto Z Play, and the Moto mods. Leading the charge is their flagship device, the Moto Z, that sports a Snapdragon 820 processor, 4GB of RAM, 64GB of expandable storage, and an Adreno 530 GPU. You guys should definitely check this phone out because man is it ever thin. The team is also taking it out for a spin, and you can expect a full review for the Moto Z and some of the Moto mods very soon. And that's pretty much it for this week's recap. Remember, there are links in the description down below for all the stories we've mentioned, plus a link to the giveaway. If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. This is Jamie, and I'll see you next time.